Hello everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Oakfield Farm. This map has to be one of the most anticipated maps in the last 6 months. The only other map I can think of that has been anticipated as much as this one has been the West Coast. Both of these maps are by Frontier Designs, which is Bullet Bill and Oxygen David's new joint venture. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to make sure we have all the DLCs checked just to verify that the straw add-on works. And we're going to go ahead and jump on in through the Jeep. Let's go ahead and pull up the log. And while that's loading up, let me read a little bit of the description. It says this map includes all Farm Sim 17 features. This map has additional crop types of oats, rye, spelt, millet, and fertilizer is lime or compost. This map does include a mod where when you spread lime, you do see the lime texture on the map. We have custom crop and grass textures on the map. There are two farms, one that has cows and sheep, and the other has pigs and chickens. Okay, it looks like the map loaded up, and as you can see, the map loaded up without any issue whatsoever. Let's go ahead and jump on in. And as you can see, and as you've probably seen from some preview videos, you start here in your farmhouse. Now, what is different between this and other preview videos that were early access is that the Christmas tree is missing. That's right, it was proposed that it's possible that this map would have been a Christmas gift, if you will, from Oxygen David and Frontier Designs, but alas, that didn't happen. So we now have it here in early February. See all kinds of cool little touches here. We've got a portrait of the farm here, up here in the farmhouse, and we can explore the farmhouse itself. So here we've got quite the DVD collection here. So let's see here. This map is a realistic map with everything from the real life area modeled and positions. There's a new plough texture, full season support with many new textures and models that relate to seasons. For example, you may find some snowmen pop up in the winter after a snow. You might see icicles hanging off the buildings. So let's go ahead and go upstairs. Just check out the farmhouse a little bit. Click to open our bedroom door. Our bedroom. Go around here to the bathroom. Open up that. Got a custom sink and a toilet here. And then, oh, we do have, look, we do have nuggets on the map. So, have fun trying to find yourself the 100 nuggets. Go ahead and go on downstairs. And here we have the kitchen. I was hoping that the fridge would open up, but that didn't work out so well. We can put the bucket up here on the table. Oops, kind of threw it up there. And this door seems to already be open for us. Let's go ahead and open it the rest of the way up. And no detail left unattended. We can open up our gate. And here we are out in the map. Here's our little farmhouse. So let's take a look at the map itself. So the first thing you may notice about this map is it is a photograph. This is a real-life Google Earth image. As you can see, the shadows of the trees here and everything. So this map, fields are exactly how they are in real life. And we see we have the additional crop types of oat, rye, millet, and spelt. And let's take a look. Start by owning field 34, 9, and 10. And 13. Let's take a look around again a little bit more. Okay, so we own 9, 10, 13, and 34. Way over here. Let's see what's in these fields. 34 is barley. 9 and 10 appear to be grass. and 13 is wheat. Let's start out from the start point. We started this video on hard mode, and on hard mode we don't have anything in the silos from the start. See, there are 3 main sell points that purchase most of our crops. Then we also have a sell point for, so that's compost. This is lime. These are from the straw add-on. See, the Oakfield Glen barn is paying quite the premium for, I think those are hay pellets and these are straw pellets. We have a sell point for wool, wood chips, and silage at the BGA. Okay. Here's our list of starting equipment. We start with all this brand new equipment. Nothing is leased. And let's go ahead and take out a loan. Also, this map is currently released for PC and Mac only, but there will be a console version released later. In the description, chopped straw and multi-terrain angle are installed on the PC version of the map. You see we have all 3 animal types on this map, but we don't start with any. And our silo has a capacity of 100,000 liters. So we may find some nuggets on our tour. We will try to avoid picking up all 10 because I don't want to clutter the PDA. Let's take a look at our starting equipment. Start with 2 tractors, a Fendt and a Massey Ferguson 8700. Fairly large. We got 165 horsepower and 300 horsepower. We have the Massey Ferguson harvester with grain header and header trailer. We have a decent size AgroLiner tipper, a small plow, Porsche Pronto seeder, fertilized sprayer, pull behind, a couple weights, side sling mower, round baler, and the Lizard pickup truck. Now I noticed that this is different than the normal Lizard logo. Maybe they've updated it and I just haven't noticed, or something else. Not really sure about that. All right, let's go ahead and buy up our, so over here. Let's go ahead and get our Jeep so we can drive around. Have ourselves that color. Be back. Let's go ahead and lease up our Jeep. Let's take a look for the shop. All right, so the shop is right up here. Let's go ahead and click that and hit reset and see what happens. So the reset point is way over here. Look, it's way over here. So we are currently right here, and our reset point is way over here by a Bale Sell point, maybe in the cow pasture. Interesting enough. So let's go ahead and explore around. Open up our gate. We've got our pickup truck parked in the garage. Checked this door earlier. Yep, this door doesn't open. Then this is, I really like this whole little area here. We can, all kinds of little details, and I was going to say little nuggets. Well, there you go. There's a nugget. All these little details and little places to explore and stick things. You know, think all of this was put in by Oxygen David as just extra details. And these are, this one movable? No. A couple of those are even movable. Another one. All of these little doors open. It's kind of a garage area. Here we have I believe a tip point for, we don't have a trigger, so this is probably just a tip point for root crops. Sprayer around here. This appears to be, is this a wool sell point? Possibly. kind of appears to be a wool sell point, or it may be where the wool spawns. I see the sheep icon is down there. I have to explore a little bit more. One of our tractors and our harvester back here. And we've got what appears to be kind of more root crop storage, or maybe just tip storage for crops in general here. Now, I'm not one to really tip on the ground for crops. I would rather just stick them in a silo, but if it's there if you want. And more tip in here, or you can use this as vehicle storage. All of these doors open. We have our silo and our tip out. Plenty of silos here for each grain type. And additional tip-in buildings for crop tippage or vehicle storage, however you want to do it. About 100,000 liters is not going to last you long with fields that are as the size of some of these fields here. Got a repair trigger in here, or a customized trigger. Wait, and look at this. We've got a little water leak here. Yeah, the light just shines off that. That is so cool. So we've got reflectivity. See part of the wood crates there. Is so neat. On back here. Baler, there's our tipper. Big grass meadows, it appears. We can fire cows, up some cows. And there they are, up there in the grass meadow. Hopefully the gate doesn't dig into the ground. See, we've got custom grass here. Let's go ahead and kind of walk up this hill. I have to say, I'm sure the beauty of this map is not being conveyed by the video. Look at that. Across there. Let's pull up the PDA. We are looking across giant field 43 is way over there. This is, let's see, what's in field 15? Field 15 is grass, right? So that is field 15, and then there's giant field 43. Right there. We got 46 and probably 45 way over there until we can't see anymore. Then way off up here. Just keeps going. Really, you have a hard time figuring out where the map ends. When I was doing a little preview run around the map, I ran into the border wall quite a bit as I basically didn't realize where I was. For example, here, we'll look over there in a bit. Cows have this huge meadow up here to walk around in. And our reset point, we still haven't found our reset point. It's down, there it is. Jeep right there. Here's a cow barn. Here's our feed trough. Go ahead and shut the gate here. Get back on the topic. See by the F1 menu, left mouse opens, right mouse closes. We have our silage trough, our straw triggers, our grass trough here, and our water trough. And this is a bale sell point. If you want to sell bales, you can just bring them in here one at a time and put them in there and they will disappear. Got more of that super awesome water It's reflecting. We can see the clouds up there. That is really cool. Gate up. And here's our reset point. And here is our silage bunker for our cows. Probably can't hear it because the volume is pretty low, but the church is ringing. We'll get a little closer to there, and there's a choir or something going on. Seems to be an eternal choir practice or a church service. On over here, we have this has an icon. Is another Bale Sell point. Oakfield Farm barn. So that is right here. Also bring and sell your bales there. Here's our header trailer and our header. This is your slurry for the cows. There's a gate to blaze that up so no one falls in it. Their fuel, kind of a grimy old place. I don't know. It's going to need to be cleaned up. All right, let's go around here and see if we can't find our sheeps. So our sheep are around the corner here. Yep. And buy us up some sheep. Come on in here, and we have our water trough right here. Our grass trough right here. Again, the sheep have this huge area to wander around in. This area will support a vast number of sheep, that is for sure. And I would say down here, this is the wool spawn point that's down here. Say this is the wool spawn point. And then this would be the manure point. This would be where your manure piles up. This great milk parlor. It's in here. This is all wonderful, wonderful details that are part of the map. This obviously serves no functional purpose other than decoration, but it really does play into the experience. Let's go. Let's go down there. Zoom way out here because that's one of the reasons why I use this Jeep is we can zoom way out. Just take a look around. Beautiful map. I've only been on it for a little bit of time, seeing a little bit of the morning. I'm going to go ahead and leave this thing on 15 times speed, just so that we can get an opportunity to see it. You know what? I needed to activate that no collision thing. We're going to save it here. I'm going to jump right back. Okay, so we've got the disable camera collisions now, so we won't have the camera warping in constantly. That is about as annoying as it can be. I don't know why I didn't think about activating that in earlier map videos. Typically play with it like that. Got another bunker here, silage bunker. Trigger. Got some more storage back here. Now this is another little nugget of details. We've got this just a little storage shed in here. Really, not much you can do in here. Can't open the gates. We can't open this roll door. Can't. I thought this door opened. Maybe it opens from the other side. There you go. It's from that side. And does this roll door open? No, see, this roll door doesn't open. It'd be a little cooler if this roll door opens. You could back something small into there and store it. But it's just a little details like that. And we got sewn up, and we got another tractor stored in here. And here's our seeder. Conditioner in there. Our side mower. All right. Down the hill here, kind of got our classic farm junkyard. And we have one of the two, I think two placeable areas on the map. A construction site, placeables, etc. And this has to be purchased. You're not going to be able to place anything. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's put something, try to put something small down. Can't put anything here. Oh, we can put it there. Okay, we can't put anything down here until we buy the placeable area. So cool. Go on over here. And the E on the map is for the egg sell point. And let's be quiet. Let's see if we can hear the church. I think that is so cool that we can hear the church. We can hear like little choir singing in there. Got a little town around here. Head up. Here to field 18. 0.75, $45,000. That's a pretty good price. The description says that there are 100 custom models. Got this nice dirty river winding through the map. Water's just dirty enough so that it's not crystal clear, but clear enough that you can still see through it. The bottom. There we go. Down here, we've got all the map testers being congratulated. Congratulations if you're on this sign for testing and helping us out with such a cool map here. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out a plan of action. Let's head over to the sawmill. I think we may be able to get to the sawmill this way. To this gate. Head over to the sawmill and then see if we can't wind our way over to Hilltop Stores. There's that really cool, let's jump in here. That really cool dirty water again. Coming through into a drainage culvert. kind of a telltale sign we're coming up close to a sawmill. We got logs cut stacked there. And there's our sawmill. Good deal. Lots of grass fields or meadows on here. We got Gloucestershire sawmill. The gate. We have our log sell point here. Boardwood and wood chips. Must be a place here to make boardwood. Bring the logs in here. Another nugget. Oh. This is pretty obvious. This is for logs. That's pretty obvious. That's for wood chips. Not really sure what is there. See what the sawmill takes. Wood chips. Pellets. Right. Thinking this is for boardwood. Or the way it's rounded like that, I think this may be technically the mill pond. Yeah, it's kind of rounded there. That's supposedly, that might be the trigger for the mill pond. But also note how low this trigger is. You really need to unload or have one of those trailers that tips your logs. But this one has a very high, you'll be able to drive through to sell your logs there. There's the trigger for the wood chips. So I bet you that's what it is. The sell point, or the trigger on the left, is for your advanced log sells, where you have to unload the logs to sell them. And then the trigger there in the middle is kind of a rookie or easy log sell point. You just drive over it and it will sell. Look at field 41. It's a pretty nice size field. 8.66 hectares, $140,000. No mission on that map, on that field. Got different vehicles on the roads. Bus stop. Let's go this way. This is how we should need to get to the hilltop stores. Dirt ledge on the road. Pretty cool. There's the town that we kind of explored on foot. There's our farm right there. Way around here. Cows and our sheep are over there on the hill. House there. Guess we're technically driving up on the sidewalk, I think. Right. We are approaching the edge of the map. Now, the fields way off in the distance there are beyond the edge of the map. Map boundary is right there at the top of the screen. That is the map boundary. Those fields back there are beyond the edge. But I was looking around, and there were lots of times that I had a hard time figuring out what was map boundary and what wasn't. Got a nice vehicle bridge here, and then we got a walking bridge, pedestrian bridge. Go on up here, hilltop. So obviously this is going to be toward the highest point on the map, I suspect. We are. Top stores. Look at that nice looking sign. Pretty sure that sign is like the signage from Goldcrest Valley, where it had some stuff. It kind of looks a little bit like that. It may not be. Kind of looks like that. Just retextured or redone a little bit. Maybe it's different. Get that. Egg cell point. Our tip. And we have seed and fertilizer fill points. Nice branded truck here. Let's look. Let's look out over this thing. Look at the PDA. That is right there. That tree line is the map boundary. That there is beyond the map. Okay? So let's take a look here. Field 7 is... Let's see what Field 6 has in it, okay? So Field 6 has canola in it. Oops. Okay? There's Field 6. That is beyond the boundary of the map. But from this distance, it's really, I mean, it's... If that was yellow, you wouldn't realize that that wasn't part of that map. Amazing. This distance, you can't really tell what is or isn't part of the map and what is or isn't map boundary. Really does give you a sense of distance and a sense that you know you're in a place that just continues on for beyond your sight lines. Yeah, that is well beyond the map way over there, but it all just blends so well. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's go on down here and let's get back to our intersection and head ourselves up north. Well, no, let's turn around. Actually, I want to get to the Empire and the Garden Center, and then we'll make our way up north. Right here is, we're coming up to a turn in the road, and everything in front of us is off the edge of the map. Obviously from this height you can tell, but this way. That looks like, I wonder if that can't be the pig farm. Pig farm. We're not seeing the pig farm distance there. Oh, look, we got a windmill. It's moving. That is so cool. Check that out some more. If I've seen a map where we've had a oh. You know what? We can't go there. That's the boundary. That's the map edge. Uh-oh. Sorry. That is the map boundary. I can't go past that. I didn't even realize that we were... Yeah. Map, there is a collision wall there. We are not going to be able to go past that point. Alright. So here's field 13. Look at that. The lonely grove of trees in the middle of that field. I can't even go down that road. I need to go this way to get to the intersection so I can go down below field 43. 43 is the biggest field on the map. It is 25 hectares in size. I love fields that have trees in the middle. That's just a realism aspect for me. Cottage there, or a little building or whatever off to the side of the hill. Yeah, that's bought our sheep. Massive. Field 15. Field 2. Massive grass fields. You can have yourself a sheep of a time here. Big old sheep herd and big old cow herd if you want. There's a big old field 43. Look at that thing. See, we do have traffic on the map. Two-way traffic. Stop. That is the field that is the map edge again. Did you realize that we were driving right up to the map edge? Oh, we were. Edge. It's a buy sign for the. Well, that answers that question. The poles on the side of the road do have collisions on them. Alright, here's the buy sign. You notice that the placeable sign is completely different than the field buyable sign. 25 hectares, $400,000. Pasture arable. The other buyable sign was basically construction placeable. So there are different signs for different purposes. Here we are at the garden center, I believe. Empire Stores, and let me guess, the garden center is around back. Enchanted. We have the lime. And here we have the compost. Tip. We have sell point for manure. And we have liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, and seeds. And this is where you buy lime or buy compost. Pretty sure. Right. Drive on around here. Big, large forested area. So the F on the map represents forestry. It's a nice house. What nice houses up here on this hill. Alright, we're going to see if we can't do a little off-road driving. to cut across and be able to. Fields probably probably have collisions on these hedges. We won't be able to drive through. That's okay. We'll just drive back down here to the main road and make our way up to Oak Glen Barn. This is also where the pigs are. We won't need to explore the right half of the map up there where field 29, 40, 34, and all that are. These are fields, and I'll let you kind of explore those on your own. Here's the main drag. Kind of splits the map in half, but not really. Where we would turn off to go to our farm. The sheep are cows. There's the sawmill. It's the road where we went left to check out Hilltop Stores. Field 40 is a big one. Alright, so here we are coming up. Little old field 22. Look at that. Like someone's backyard. 22 is. And here is the pig farm. Turn on. Out. There's Oak Glen Farm, established 2010. Nice, easy to read road signs. Suzuki. Can't go in. It's protected by ADP after all. Alright, let's go on in here and explore our pig area. Lots of storage there, leading back here to the main pig husbandry area. Straw trigger. Pigs. There they are. Our water trough and our food trough, all right here. Now, we don't have a lot of room here for our little Piggly Wigglies. Massive pig herd is a little odd for here, just from a size standpoint. Makes you feel a little sorry for the pigs, given how much space the cows and the sheep's had. The poor Piggly Wigglies, they don't have much at all. Go ahead and once again close up that by falling in our slurry pit. How these silos are up here, and we've got this kind of area that's probably been worn down over time and erosion and everything. Can't have a farm without an old bathtub, right? And here we have our silos fill out. Let's see here, I bet our dump is over here. This up, and this is where your silo dump is. Nugget. Junker car. And here's your bale sell point down here. And here's your manure heap. Pigs. Kind of like the way this pig area is laid out. Dirt everywhere. I like the different terrain. I like the different elevations here. the fact that this just drops off the back. Really nice pig area. Then the pig farmer's house is way over here, about as far away as you can get from the pigs and still be near them. Oh, we also have chickens. Corner, look, we got another little. Imagine putting a little car in here, or they've basically just left it for storage. Back here, we texturing. Right. Nice little backyard. Chickens. And we got eggs all over the place. Good luck finding these darn eggs with this grass. It's my least favorite thing is hunting for eggs and grass. Tell you, when I play with seasons, I can't wait till winter shows up so all the grass dies off so I can find the eggs a lot easier. Field 29 is 15.79 hectares, $255,000. Alright. And just gonna do a quick U-turn. Wait for this guy. There's the other placeable zone. Right there. Let's figure out how to get into that one. That's a big long one. Let's get on the right side of the road. Let's get on the left side of the road. Not the right side of the road, it's the left side. Everybody gets a kick out of me playing chicken with the AI cars, I know. Too busy looking around and not seeing exactly what's coming down the road. Guess this is how you get into that placeable area. It's going to be interesting bringing a big truck in there, but anyway. Oh, I guess you could bring it in there. Parking lot there. So here again we have a different sign. Construction site placeables. $49,000. This big area, and this is a pretty long, deep area. The other area was pretty small, but that one's good sized. Right. Our egg cell point here, kind of a little town here, county area. Tasty burgers. A kind of a signature structure on Oxygen David maps. So here's the vehicle shop. Here's your customize and sell trigger. Right across the way is the BGA and a sell point. We are now at, wait for it, Willowbrook Stores. Here's your sell tip trigger. Here's your wool sell point. Some shed storage here if you want to store some random things on this side of the map. And we have our seed fertilizer and liquid fertilizer fill points. And let's go over here. Check out the BGA. We have one bunker here. BGA. We have the Silo King, and our digestate trigger is right here. Scales. Alright guys, well, we have one more area to get to, and that is the animal dealer. Go ahead and drive through here just to make sure that we don't fall through the grates. I highly doubt we would with all those quality map testers, right? I like how this is dug in here, kind of dug out of the rock area. If there was any little bit of criticism, I would say would be that that this digester domey thing is, I guess it's built back into the mountain. That would be the only real thing I would be griping about. Would be it'd be better if that was set. This was taken back a bit more, so that those structures weren't actually buried into the ground. I'm going to be nitpicky on visuals. All right. Now, we have a castle. Explore the castle here in a few minutes. If you're looking for nuggets, let me just tell you, the castle may be someplace that's rich in ancient gold. Just a little hint. Can't find your 10 nuggets. It's time to take a little tour of the castle, right? Alright, so here we are. This is our animal buy point. On up in here and pick up all the animals you want, or drop them off and say, I am done with you. Go somewhere else. Alright. Let's go check out this castle. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Do like the video, you like the map, please click the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see additional map videos. We do map videos typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have some Let's Play series that come out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Currently we're doing a series on Midtown with 15-day seasons. And we are wrapping up a 24-day seasons play on Churn Farms on Saturday and Sunday until that series kind of plays its way out. On up here. Field 26, which includes the castle. You could buy Field 26 and basically keep the castle area nice and clean, the lavender forest or the castle. Let's go on up here. How you doing? So again, this map, and I think I failed to mention it, this map is found over at the farmingsimulator.com website and in the in-game Giants mod hub. If you find this map available for download other places, don't get it from there. Get it from the Giants mod hub, because if the map is updated for any reason, those other sites probably won't take down the old version. Instead, you'll be possibly able to download the old version and the new version, and you won't really know which version you got. So I do encourage you to get it from the real source, not from the imposters. See, we've already got 1, 3, 4, 5. Look, we got 5 nuggets right here. This whole castle is way cool. We can explore all kinds of areas around it. There's all kinds of little chambers to go into, explore. This is all custom, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen a map castle like this on other maps that I can recall. Big old tree growing in here. Really fun place to look around, explore. And like I said, if you have a hard time finding nuggets, well, castle here is going to be a virtual gold mine. Nuggets. Here. Let's just look across this. There's our pig farm. There. Beautiful map. Beautiful sights. Just insane. Typically don't do this, but let's go ahead and take flight. Then we'll close this out. go. Castle. Placeable area across the street from the pig farm. Animal buy point. Our main farm right there. You're off the edge of the map now, looking. Still looks very nice. Across this way. Diagonal across the map. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Encourage anybody to go and download it and give it a whirl. Till next time, happy farming.